Good morning. This is the Angels in Politics broadcast, and of course, I am your host, the White Collar Goon, who is, of course, the creative and artistic manifestation of Angels in Politics. Have you had your meal? Oh no, you haven't had anything to eat as of yet. Well, me too. I'm drinking coffee right now. I put a little black seed oil in it, so we'll get that flowing and moving. But as for me right now, it's the week of Thanksgiving. Literally Thanksgiving, even though every day should be a week of Thanksgiving. Every day you should wake up and give thanks voraciously, enthusiastically, relentlessly. Because of the position that you're put in. You are a conductor, you are a transmitter, you are a leader, you are a piece to the universal puzzle, and not only are you the piece, you are a catalyst. You are the person or the individual who sparks change, who sparks creativity, productivity, effectiveness, efficiency. You're one of those people that just connects people. You're the connector. You're the connecting piece. There's a lot of individuals who probably don't feel that way about themselves due to their own ups and downs that we interface with in life. Low self-esteem, low confidence, self-doubt. We struggle with this, or we have these internal conflicts on a daily basis, and I want you to understand that you're not alone in this. This is a part of my process. This is my job. People ask me, them they will say, "Hey, are you working right now? What's your job?" And I'm like, I work every day. I work all the time. It's just that my work isn't going to be in the same parameters, or it's not going to be in the same type of framework or setup in how you see it. And that's okay. That's okay. And I think that's one of the initial phases of getting out of your comfort zone or getting comfortable with yourself, knowing who you are, knowing thyself, investing in yourself, self-enhancement, improvement, upgrading yourself. Everything like that is what I preach, what I am an advocate for, in which I'm a proponent for. If somebody said, "Yo, what does that guy Gabe talk about all the time? What the fuck is he on about? What is this Angels in Politics bullshit? What is this white collar goon bullshit? What is it?" The answer is, it's all about you. It's always about you. It's for the people. Angels in Politics is philanthropy. Angels in Politics is a philosophy. But really, the gist of what I'm saying, the foundational pieces or pillars to what I'm saying, the meat and potatoes of what I'm saying, is focus on yourself. It's just you. You, only you. You are the news. You are what makes the world go round. You are the sun. You are the moon. You are everything. All right? And if you focus on yourself and you see that, and not to be on some self-aggrandizement or some conceited type of mindset where it's oh, it's all about me, so that means that nobody else matters. No, it's all about you, to the point that if you give your best version of yourself, if you give yourself 2.0, 3.0, 10.0, 100.0, you realize that the world around you improves. Your house improves, your room improves, the health of your friends, the health of your family, the wealth and wellness of your close friends, colleagues, acquaintances, whatever people of importance, people who may not be of importance to you. Everybody benefits because of you. because of the light that you shine. So it sounds good in theory to say, oh, work hard and don't listen to other people and focus on your mind, body, and soul, and have a system of synthesis and a system of synchronicity, and be in alignment, and wake up early in the morning and make sure you spend time outside and get some natural sunlight and drink plenty of water, and understand that life is about meaningful work and meaningful relationships whilst expressing and translating to a radical point of exhaustion of your spiritual gifts through both of those entities. You should be translating or expressing your spiritual gifts through your meaningful work every day. And your spiritual gifts should be going into your meaningful relationships every day. And if you have meaningful work, your meaningful work will lead you to more meaningful relationships. And if you have relationships that are meaningful and of quality, then it's a constant back and forth with that. It's a constant sequence of that. It's a constant cycle of that. And your relationships with those people will provide you with opportunities to express your gifts for meaningful work. So, it is a triangulation. It is a cycle. It is a system. And you want to implement yourself in that system. You want to integrate yourself within that universal order, that universal synchronicity, that universal system of synthesis. And the best way to do that is to know what your traits are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, when I say weaknesses, I mean areas of improvement. You can choose to disregard them. You can choose to pretend like they're not there. You can choose to, bury them under the ground or in the shadows and hope that nobody figures out that you're not that good at math, or you're not that good at science, or you're not that confident speaking publicly, or you're not that confident in being an effective communicator with individuals who you don't know. You may find out that you're not the best at this, that, or the third, but almost like these alchemical archetypes or these alchemical elements like fire, water, wind, earth, the same way that you have these personality tests, Myers-Briggs test, or what color is your parachute, which will tell you whether you're almost like a fire, water, earth, wind, or you're a green, red, yellow, blue, that type of thing. The same as if you're in a sports team. There's going to be people who play defense, people who are specialized in offense. Within offense, there's going to be shooters, or there's going to be the people who are running backs and receiving core and quarterbacks, and everybody's broken up according to their specifications. Everybody's broken up according to their skill sets and their strengths and weaknesses. And once you have those groups compartmentalized, then you can effectively augment, test, build, measure, learn, constantly analyze, constantly interpret, constantly engage and augment that system according to optimize, your effectiveness, optimize your worth, optimize your quality. So when you have these systems in place and you have broken down your system like a sports team, or like in elements, or like in colors, what you find is that just like in sports, when you have your receiving core, your running backs, your DBs, your linebackers, your linemen, and everybody separated working together or working separately, when you bring them together at the end of practice, then you see the orchestra, then you see the synchronicity, then you see how everything plays out in real time. And I do those metaphors, or I try to link those metaphors to like real life, because you might say, hey, like, I don't play sports anymore, and I'm not in a band, and I don't know too much about the colors of, alchemistry, or whatever the fucking case may be. But I do know that I'm important. I do know that I have a purpose. I do know that I'm supposed to be doing something that is bigger than me, that is expressive of the gifts that God has bestowed upon me. I am an instrument. I am a vessel. I am a masterpiece, because I am a piece of the master, which is the master that created everything. All right. So if that is you, which it is, then you want to get yourself to the optimal level, and you want to put yourself with your people Put yourself with your archetype. Put yourself with your fire. Put yourself with the water. Put yourself with the blues, the greens, the scientists, the artists, the visionaries. Whatever the case may be, you have a specialty. You have a skill, and you are a star. All right, develop your star player, so the world is a better place, and that's for you. White collar gun.